of passengers and crew. As you let them know that you really mean it, that you wish for them to do only what they want to do. And many of them will begin to convey that they are doing what they want to do, that pleasing you is what they are wanting to do. But it's a different thing when you are soliciting from them what they want to do, rather than demanding from people what they have to do. It's an entirely different world that shows itself to you. You see where I'm getting at? It's physical body, living in the perfect environment at the perfect time, interacting with the perfect set of other creators for the purpose of taking thought joyously beyond that which is infinite. I came because I wanted to be here, and I just renewed that desire.
Open your mind. Surely it's plain to see you're not alone. Open your mind. Wait till the end of time.
Want to hear more? Contact Damn Good, capital B, at damngood.one.